Tuesday. I mean, I think we've got to go on. We've got to really make our legislators aware of the need for this, and the act that they carried out today. They've walked in there. In our instance, they came in this morning. With you, they came in yesterday, and they've brought about a situation where you've got knocked on the head tonight at 6. They've just thrown nearly 100 careers on the street, and totally disregarded those people's employment. The people who were learning a business, who were getting involved in a brand new industry that was developing, had growth in this country, and had a tremendous future. And to see that go down the drain, even though it may be only for a matter of a few months, but in my estimation, I've been following the legalities and the drafting of bills, and I've been talking to politicians for the last almost 3 years in this area, and they are very, very slow to move. They will take perhaps a year to a year and a half, in my estimation, to get together this independent broadcasting bill before the likes of Hugh Decky and Hugh and all these other people standing around here.
Actually, Robert, my best business is June 85.
Well, not a bad one.
Signing on and we're just been handed from the Irish Future Society a leaflet here that says unemployment, a permanent reality. It comes that way, Jackson, really.
Look, I'm Stu Wade, Eddie. I'm going to leave you with the listeners. And on behalf of the Sunshine staff, thanks for the opportunity, and thank you all for your support. And I say, keep the support pouring in. Don't forget, tonight at 6, and I'm sure all my staff will join in that. Tonight at 6, blow the horns outside here in Herbert Street, and next Thursday morning outside the forecourts at 11. Special day. Right, special day.
The most exciting period.
Yeah. You know what happened to that? The little Irish one, there was a monster on it, a broken Irish one.
Come to the headquarters of Radio Nova, 19 Robert Street, will show your solidarity. If you can't get to Robert Street, then 6 o'clock, and round. The answer is in your hands. Don't let us down.
Yeah. Well, not like the Irish
There certainly is Tone.
And me. Hiya, Tony.
And with Ken Hammond behind.
Hello there.
Tom Hardy.
Hello.
Hold on, Tony, I get my photograph taken here. And everything will stop for that.
Chins up, I think it is. Chins up. We've a video camera in with us. We've a photographer outside. We've a sound recorders beside us. You know how small the studio is. It's like a sauna in here.
Oh.
It's the chocolate cake I'm worried about. It doesn't look quite as happy as it did at 5 o'clock.
Well, Tony, just as you were saying there, when I left RTE back in 1980, I mean, I was pretty shattered at that time. I said, they didn't agree with me and they left me because I was trying to show them the way forward. Anyhow, got involved down here, and it's the greatest favour that anyone could ever do for me, to work in a terrific radio station with really a bunch of, where everybody is professional and the station knows exactly what it's doing and has the most modern equipment in radio. It was just a wonderful experience. I wouldn't have swapped it for the world. Truly delighted to have been part of it. Just sad that it's over.
Neither would I, although we always knew that there was no job security. I don't think that ever affected anybody.
Not at all.
You never think about it. Look, I'm going to say goodbye for the last time and hand over to Ken Hammond. So, from Sybil and the rest of the news team, goodbye. Here's Ken.
Thanks very much. I just want to say thanks for some really great memories. Let's all do it again very soon. Bye.
Tom Hardy's here, actually,
yes,
too.
I am here somewhere.
He's grabbing the headphone.
Thank you, Dublin City, for making me feel so welcome. That's all I've got to say. And thank you to everybody at Nova for the last 5 or 6 months. I can't hear a thing. Will you stop that? Thanks to you as well, Tony.
By the way, Tony, there's a little letter here which I've been asked to read out from Mr. A.J. Flanagan from Dublin County Council, the Roads Machinery Depot, Mount Anvil Road, Goatstown, County Dublin. He says, radio interference. He says, Dublin County Council Roads Department operates a licensed radio telephone system from the above address. We have never experienced any interference whatsoever from Radio Nova. We have never complained to the Department of Post and Telegraphs about Radio Nova. Further, in my capacity as engineer responsible for Roads Department radio system, I have never heard of any interference or complaints from those other radio users with whom I have professional contact. These include DCC Sanitary Services, ESB, Dunleary Corporation, and many commercial users and equipment suppliers. That's from Mr. Flanagan of the Dublin County Council Roads Machinery Depot, Mount Anvil Road, Goatstown, County Dublin. I think it throws lies on a lot of things that have been said on the radio over the past few days about interference, and certainly on the reporting of it, nobody has got the opportunity to deny those. I think that's a bit unfortunate.
My boy, how wonderful.
Everybody, don't forget about the horn blowing at 6 o'clock. Keep it going forever and ever. Blowing the horn at 6 o'clock.
Can we hear some of them up there? Listen to them, listen to them.
Megastars, that's what we are now. That is a city full of people.
Very quick goodbye, Deck.
Okay, see you all again sometime shortly. Thanks for listening.
A couple of minutes from now, we'll be going off the air. And we would like you, if you're driving in your car, at 6 o'clock, to blow your horn. Goodbye.
What is going on? My God.
Get the truck.
I hope it's requeued. No, I need the street at 6 o'clock. I need just the street, not the news desk. Okay. Only the street. Out there with their horns, their car horns.
You must use the crowd reaction.
Well, we're going to use it now. Oh. That's what we're going to use now at 6. The sold out, this is it.
Have you got my card, Tony? It's ready to go, is it?
Yeah.
You're listening to Radio Nova, broadcasting on 819 kilohertz in the medium wave band and on 88 FM in stereo. The time is now 6 o'clock, and right now we want you to blow your horns, wherever you are, and make noise. The voice of Dublin, telling the people who should be listening what they want to listen to. And that's fitting that the man who, in fact, had the very first word on Radio Nova is Chris Carey.
In a few moments' time, Radio Nova will cease its transmissions voluntarily. It's a great pity that so many people that have given their all to this company, 53 of them in all, never ever let me down, and did the very best they could do. And today, it is a terrible, sad thing to say goodbye to them all. I feel sure that we'll all be back together again, and all these people will be back in this building, earning the wages they worked so hard for. Bye-bye.
Massive assault and the party came to a grinding.
John?
Took the midgets and the figgies with the girls and
sorry.
And the boy
Who
said,
was that,
Lewis,
sir?
it's time to go. Put my neck on the
Paddy,
They took a
could you do something for me? Could you just check that I still have the outside mic?
Have any last words to say?
Because I want to actually... And get them to roar Nova, Nova. Jeez, that was nice, wasn't it? Are you Dennis, are you? Yeah. Are you alright? Are you beside you? Where you
Well, as you can see, it's been quite a day for broadcasting here in Ireland. We had yesterday a raid on Radio Nova in the studios in Herbert Street and also in Rathfarn on the transmitter side. Today, just after 9 o'clock, in Sunshine Radio's premises in Portmarnock, officials from the BNT and Gardaí came along and served a warrant, took away our equipment, and as a result, both Sunshine Radio and Radio Nova are on the air. It'll be hard for people watching this to even grasp the atmosphere that there was here in Nova this evening. I'm very, very much lost for words, with hundreds and hundreds of people just chanting and singing and blowing their horns, and who really, really cared. And it was for them that we did this. Thank you very much.
I've never experienced anything like this in my life. The feeling out there, it was just incredible. It's been a sad day for us, a nostalgic day. I'd like to think of it as not so much the end of something, but maybe the beginning of better things. But I'm kind of drained, and you know, it's a very emotional experience, a great experience. I was in radio in America for a few years, some long time ago, and I've never experienced anything like I've experienced in radio in this country with Nova. It's been a great experience. It's been a short comeback, but a great one. I wouldn't have missed it for anything.
Let's hope that it only really is a short comeback, because this is a very emotional day, not only just for the people of Dublin and surrounding areas who are listening to Kiss FM and to Radio Nova, but it's been used already. We were misled into this. We would have closed down if they'd given us a proper time scale to do it. They indicated September. All of a sudden, we're into General Jaruzelski and his troops at the door. You know, let's go. Where's, you know, Lech Walesa? We want to lock him up and take his transmitter away.
Do you think there's a possibility you'll ever get a license?
I do. I'm very hopeful that Nova Media Services will.
Yeah. Becky, is this it? Is this the breakfast show on television? Have we made it?
I'm afraid we've made TV AM, Bob. This is it.
That's doomed us.
Well, I'm very sad about the situation, having started on Pirate Radio back in 1970 in a bedroom in Santry. Now find that I'm out of a job. It's the end of an era, 13 years on. I think the experiment that we started back then, I had no idea in those first broadcasts that it was going to end like this, with the most professional radio station ever in Western Europe, to be working with a talented bunch of lads and girls who were totally committed to the concept of Radio Nova. It was great to work with the most sophisticated radio equipment, and just to be involved was really wonderful. I'm very sad about the whole thing.
Somebody asked me today, will you miss the excitement of being a pirate? I said, I have never felt like a pirate. I've never felt I've been in pirate radio. I felt that for 1 year I've been in a professional commercial radio. They can put what labels on it that they like. This was professional commercial radio at its highest, and I've known it in the States.
I think
compared to legal radio.
Well, is this not a legal station? It's a station without a license.
You know what I mean?
No, it's the operation here is, you know, for Dublin sitting. This radio station went after the Dublin audience, which is a cosmopolitan audience. I appreciate RTE has to look to the country to see an Irishy audience, but it just didn't suit the people of Dublin. And I think a void is now